Yo, what's good? How's it going? Look, I'm glad you're here. My name is Albert Williams III, and welcome back to Uncommon Legend. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is like my third time trying to record this video, and it just be like that sometimes. Make sure that you hit the record and that it's recording, and that you're not trying to figure out whether or not it's recording. So always do that first. It is what it is. But today I'm coming to talk to you about Comic-Con, Savannah Con. I went here recently, had a lot of fun. Got to go with one of my buddies, Jordan, and he and I went, and it was like a 2-day experience, and we probably spent way too much money, spent way too much time, but it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. So that being said, I got some stuff here to show y'all because yours truly, if you can't tell by looking in the back, I like to collect Funko Pops. So they're like a really cool hobby of mine, and I really enjoy it. So let's get into it. So first one is this Justice League Brave and the Bold. It's a little bit different than like the other Funko Pops because it's not small like the other ones, but it's bigger, but they have like the little comic cut out in the back, and I think that's really cool and something I really enjoy. So I thought it was really cool, and it was like this whole 5 for $25, and then you get one free. They got you. They know how to get you. They know how to get you. Next one, Shazam. Growing up as a kid, I thought Shazam was really cool. However, I knew him as Captain Marvel, and so when I grew up and started reading comics, started watching more of the shows and everything, I was like, why is he Shazam and not Captain Marvel? It didn't make sense. I digress. Wong. Next one I got. Wong is pretty cool. If you don't know him, he's from Doctor Strange. I think he's really cool, and I just like his sarcasm, and you just gotta have that in a character. He's pretty cool. So Oswald Cobblepot, I got him actually from a mystery bag, and I thought that was really cool. I'll tell y'all a little bit more about those mystery bags here in a little bit, but Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin from the new Batman that came out a couple of years ago, that we all were definitely playing the theme song to. Bastilla Shan. So I'm not a big Star Wars knowledge person. I don't know all the things, but I heard she was pretty cool. So I also got her out of a mystery bag. So I thought that was something that I could enjoy. Also from a mystery bag, Cersei. And I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that here in a little bit. But she's from the Eternals. Thought she was pretty chill, and I just wanted her to get away from Gilgamesh the entire time. So I digress. So, Ladybug from Bullet Train. I haven't seen Bullet Train yet, but I'm hoping to watch it because I thought it looked good from all the previews I saw. I just never got a chance to go to it in the movies, but it's on DVD and all those things now, so we'll check it out. So, Selena Kyle. All right, Catwoman. Batman's, girl, and because apparently he likes villains, the bad girl, what have you. Anyway, so Rescue. If you don't know who Rescue is, Pepper Potts, Tony Stark's wife in the MCU from the Infinity saga and all that. She was a real one. All day, every day, Pepper Potts was always handling all the business, and Tony had nothing to worry about because Pepper had his back. So, Harley Quinn also got this one from the mystery bag that I was kind of telling you guys about. It was really cool. I'll tell you a little bit more about it here in a little bit once I get done with all these. Future Mai was the next one I got. Future Mai is from Dragon Ball Super. I thought Future Mai was really cool because she was on the team of the Resistance, and whenever I see a Resistance character in an anime or a game or in a superhero comic or show, you always got my attention. So I thought it was cool. So Madara Uchiha, the bad man himself from Naruto. If you ever seen Naruto, this one is the 6 paths, so you know that I could not pass this up. And I'm glad that there were 2 because my buddy definitely wanted the other one, and he was like, hey, they got a second one, so I definitely got that second one. All right, Folger Law. That's my boy. Probably my favorite non-straw hat from One Piece, because as much as Luffy might get on his nerves or what have you, that's his boy. That they're gonna protect each other, and he knows that. And yeah, he's kind of that dude. In my opinion, he is. All right, so This one right here, Rengoku. Man, I feel like I could not pass it up. Like, it was like, he's one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite, like, you know, he's probably my favorite Hashira, definitely. But actually, I take that back. Tengen Uzui is my favorite Hashira. But Rengoku was my second because Rengoku, you know. All right. Anyway, so I digress. But he was like my favorite, and I appreciate him and just kind of who he was as a character, who he is. Yeah. So, Black Asta from Black Clover, and Black Clover is like one of those that like I really enjoy, and it's just one of those animes that like, in my opinion, just kind of puts you in the field. Yeah, it's like the whole I'm not done yet, you know, I'm gonna be the Wizard King, like all of that, kind of like Naruto and all the other ones that like, you know, there's this big high status that they want to get to. But hear me out. The dude just scraps. Born with no magic, and you find out why later on, and you're like, dang, that's kind of crazy. But born with no magic, still puts in the work because he still has this huge dream of being a Wizard King. So put some respect on his name. All right. Lastly is Yami from Black Clover as well. And Yami, in my opinion, is probably one of the greatest mentors for Asta, because like who else can show a misfit how to be a misfit but the misfit himself? Like, came from a different land, and you know, ultimately somebody gave him a chance, and I think that's why he gives Asta a chance, because it's like, hey man, I remember when I was there too. Remember, no one knew me, no one liked me, but yet Julius for some odd reason found a liking in him. But I really like Julius, but that's a whole nother thing in and of itself too, if I'm not mistaken. So it is what it is. All right, so shirt, this one's cool. I really like it. It's Static Shock. I grew up watching Static Shock every single weekend as a kid on Saturdays on the WB. Like memorized the theme songs. Like, to this day, I still know the theme songs. And I thought it was really cool. Like, and these guys were from Miami. He's like, look, man, you ain't gonna get these shirts anywhere else. And he's not wrong. So I had to get the shirt. So that being said, I got a couple of more, and I got Zoro because, you know, like, greatest swordsman, right? That's what he's trying to be. And like, just the grind, and of course the moment where he's like, nothing happened. Top tier. All right, so next one is, I forgot which one. This one, yeah, this is my solo leveling, man. Like, Sun Jin Woo, that's a bad man. It's a bad man. So like, solo leveling is like one of those, like, people were talking about it like, oh, you should read it, oh, you should watch it. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I watched it, and it just hit. It just hit different. Like, it was great. Season 2 was great. I don't care what anyone else says. Season 2 was great. It was absolute cinema. So, and last but not least, this one right here is Cowboy Bebop. And Cowboy Bebop is probably one of my favorite anime, just in terms of its storytelling. And, you know, it's like, man, like 26 episodes long, but like it's super good, and I thought it was really powerful. And like the jazz, like, I mean, you gotta love it. So that being said, I really enjoyed Comic-Con, the mystery bags with the little kid, and it was basically his, you know, his habit, his thing that kind of kept him going when he had cancer, was collecting Funko Pops. So the reason why I got so many is because he was selling them like in these little mystery bags, and his parents were like super supportive, and I thought that was really cool. So I definitely had to just show him some love. And then also, you know, just I got some stuff for Cat too. Don't worry, I'm not that bad. I hope not. I'm kidding. But no, like, I got some stuff for Cat too, and that was really fun. But just being able to go enjoy it, and, you know, see everybody just enjoy this really, you know, cool thing that kind of, like, it really just kind of bonds us all together. Love for like anime and superheroes and things of that nature in a world that seems like super bleak, right? It's like, man, there's nothing good. Comics remind us to the best of who we are. So I enjoyed it, and I look forward to it next year. Good job. Peace up and hair grease.